Okay. Let's start with the interview. What's your name?
You have to be in English?
Yeah, but you can do it with whatever language you want to.
Okay, my name is Carlos Samuel.
Okay. Well, let's say like I'm doing like a project for a class in university, but I also want to do it like in real life. So I want to do you like some questions.
Okay.
Let's say like what is important for you when you actually do an investment?
Okay, what's important for me when I'm doing investment? I don't know, I guess it's important like the synergy that exists between return and the safe of the investment.
Like risk?
Yeah, the risk.
Okay. What do you mean with synergy?
I mean, like, if I'm risking a lot, I hope that return is high, but if I'm not risking that much, I'm cool with having a small return.
You have like any preference like for?
Well, having any consideration, I'm a young guy, I think I can take higher risks.
Okay.
Like,
and you want to have like higher returns?
Yeah.
So. Yeah. How important is it for you to actually have like an investment, let's say like on your name, which is like, let's say like you have a title or something like this? If you could have it.
A title?
Like let's say like you could have like an apartment on your name. Would you prefer it? Like it would be like a safer investment for you, or you don't care?
To be honest, I don't get the question.
Okay.
If you should say, you actually should say it to me in Spanish, because title is not the word I use for. You mean like a bond?
No. Let's say like you okay. Let's say like what you prefer, to actually buy something you don't have that much control over it, or to buy actually like
something that I can see.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care because, like, for example, I know many Colombians, they do like to have like the apartments or have like lands and stuff like that, and I don't know. For them it's like a safe investment, but I don't necessarily have the same point of view.
Okay.
Because I don't know, if you have many people buying apartments, then the price will go down.
Yeah.
Offer and demand, and I think there are also some financial instruments that might be good for you, and it might be safer than actually having an apartment.
Okay.
So I don't need to see the actual investment in order to feel safe with it.
Okay. I don't know, if you could take like a service, let's say like I would do a service.
A what?
I would do like investment. Would you, what would be important for you to actually, let's say like invest with me? What kind of service are important? What is important for you?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, imagine I will do something like a startup.
Okay.
Of the investments. What it would be important for you on services, on return, on, you know, trust.
Confidentiality.
Yeah.
That's a hard question. So I really don't know. Actually, I think it's important to have the right people and to be on the right time. So, but I've never really thought about these questions on those terms that you have have just said to me. So I really don't know, to be honest. I think that I gotta think about the investment that you're doing, the startup, like your country, and many other factors that would make me give you a broad or a simple example of it, a simple answer of it.
Would be Colombia or Bogota.
Yeah, like a startup in Colombia.
Let's say like not more like in Caracas, in real estate.
In real estate. I don't know, if you ask me if I would invest in real estate in Colombia.
Well, with me, if I would like.
If you would like to invest real estate in Colombia, I would look for a project that shows your personality,
But you would, okay, what would be your condition to actually like say like, okay, let's do it?
What would be my condition? That's something that I would like for myself. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like a huge apartment. I mean, like it could be a small apartment or something not like in a neighborhood that I would like to live. But it must be something that actually I'm cool with it. Something that actually I could see that, okay, it's something that maybe I would buy for myself if I would be in the same situation.
Yeah.
It must be something that I think that have like this wow factor. If you think about it, like they're building buildings in Colombia like every second. And many of them are really boring square-shaped buildings, and I don't know, like I think the market's already full of these projects, and you gotta think out of the box if you actually want to make an investment and actually want to have some return. But that's my personal opinion. Also, but what I would really check, having consideration and I'm a lawyer, I will definitely check who is building this project. For sure, I will make a small interview with the guy, a small research of who are these guys, what are they doing, which projects that they have already developed, and that's for sure I would do this, and that would be my personal advice. Make a research of who are those guys and what they're doing.
So it won't happen like what happened to the German girl.
Yeah, exactly. It won't happen what happened to the German girl. I will never invest in somewhere that have any kind of recognition in the market.
Well, like okay, if you do like investment, how you have like any preferences how to receive your income, like the gains? Like say like you want to have like a stable passive income, you want to have just passive income, or you just want to have sell it all at once and have a return, or you don't care?
No, I think I'm more of the type of guy that would like to make an investment and then get some immediate return out of it.
Okay, like short-term investments.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it could be something that it's long-term. Maybe if I would buy some land, but I'm thinking. I do strongly believe that life is about cycles, and you gotta know when you have to leave and when you have to get in. It's like a window. It's a gap. So I will definitely look forward to know when you have to get out.
Okay.
I will never ever fall in love with someone with an investment. For me, it's just an asset. You have to let it go. I don't really care, like, okay, whatever, the apartment's beautiful, or whatever, this investment's really great. If I don't see that there's like if I don't see the return, or if I don't think that it's worth it, I will immediately sell it. No feelings with it.
Yeah, but more like the question, like not if you have like feeling for the investment, but more like if you have like preferences how to get like the money. And you don't want to have like a passive income, you just want to have it like all at once. Like means like you prefer like let's say like buy something on construction and sell it
and get some return out of it. Like I don't know, like for example, if I go like a franchise, like I don't know, McDonald's, and then I will see it as a passive, constant return. Well, it really depends on the type of investment, actually. Because if you're asking about McDonald's and it's in the middle of, I don't know, Virrey Park, maybe I will be very happy to keep it for a very long time. But if it's, I don't know, something that I don't see the return in the long term, I will immediately buy it. So you really have to think about like you gotta give me like an exact example in an exact situation.
Okay. How you would get like to see like the information of your investments?
What?
You have like any preferences how to see like your how to receive the information for your investments?
I don't get the question.
Okay, if you do like your investment, there's like something that like way that you prefer to see your, like, let's say, like, you to receive your information about this investment? Let's say, like, I don't know, like monthly, see like monthly behaviors, see like the price of
The thing is, like, I'm not into numbers. I'm a lawyer, so I really have never really thought about that question, but I think I'm glad to see that my bank account is going up. But and definitely I'm not a numbers guy. But I think it doesn't really matter when I would receive the information of my investment, because what it really matters is this information must be reliable. Yeah. You must have like reliable information of your investment. So if this reliable information it's in a year but it's reliable, okay, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, I would prefer to have it like daily, but I mean, I think the question is like, is this information reliable? Because if it's reliable, I'm cool with it.
Okay. If you do like investment, you have like any, like, I don't know, like how you prefer to pay it. I don't know, like, let's say like with dollars, pesos.
Well, I live in Colombia and I gain in pesos, so it's easier for me to pay in pesos.
Okay. You have if you could like choose and do like investment, let's say like of around like $30,000, would you like to pay it all at once or like during a time period to actually gather the money together to actually invest it? To look for a plan that...
There's something I remember from business school is that time is money.
Yeah, no.
And for why I would give all this money at once if I could use this money for something else and I could get like a loan for it. I mean, it really has to depend on the conditions. Like, if I'm gonna give it all at once, you gotta give me like fantastic price out of it. I must, like, you know, I'm giving you everything at once. So I don't really see why I would give all my money at once if I wouldn't get something in return.
Well, obviously the plan is to get something in return.
Yeah, but I'm trying to mean like you gotta give me like a better price if I'm gonna give you everything at once.
Okay.
Because if not, I will just go to the bank, get a loan, and I will pay it like monthly, and I will see that my investment is higher than actually what I'm paying on that it's higher than the interest rate.
But you know the interest rate in Colombia is really high.
Well,
you're talking about around
20%. Well, you're asking me what I think about it, and that's my answer.
Okay. Thank you, Carlos.
You're welcome.